summer breeze makes me feel fine. Look at this beautiful, beautiful sunny day along Brighton Beach. I'm stuck in my nice hot sweaty van. So I thought I'd give my friends over in Talk Radio a little bit of a break today and discuss someone else, Mr. Alex Belfield. If you've never had the pleasure of this gentleman, he's an ex-BBC local radio presenter. Now he spends his time on YouTube filling people's brains with his poisonous propaganda and spends his time making videos like you know the type, this sort of video he does.
Afternoon mush, only me, so here we go again then. Green King's Pubs have renamed 4 of its pubs because they think that it's offensive. Apparently Black Boy is offensive and Black Head is offensive. Black Board will be offensive in school. Else. I wonder why everything's our fault. Why is it now our fault that the BAME people don't want to take the jab? They have the lowest uptake of anyone in this country, proportion. It's happening again. The double standards. The hypocrisy of 2021. We are not allowed to gather. We cannot protest or march or have an opinion, but it turns out you can if you're an illegal immigrant, an asylum seeker, or a box ticker. For the book. So Leicester has been put into quarantine for another 2 weeks, if you like. They've got to be under lockdown, according to Boris, because of a rise in infections of COVID, which is fascinating, especially considering that over 50% of the city centre is over 50% BAME, yet curiously 98% outside of that is not. It's a very interesting community, Leicester. And before you say, oh, he's racist, well...
Well, the reason, Alex, is people might think that you're being racist is because you're being a bit racist. I mean... I think you just let a little bit of the old racism out there, mate. You may not have noticed, but if you're going to try and say that the reason that Leicester City has the most COVID cases is because 50% of its population are black Asian minorities, then I think people can say you're being pretty racist. I mean, I don't know what evidence you have and why you're trying to imply that minorities seem to be spreading this virus more than white people. I mean, if I look down at the comment sections of your videos, I have evidence to say that listeners of Alex Belfield's show are the ones that are spreading the virus. They're the ones that are the anti-vaxxers. They don't want masks, they don't want lockdowns. So I don't know where you're coming out with this thing about Leicester. It's a bit of a joke, but as you saw in some of the other clips, you know, this guy, he likes to stir the pot between the races for some reason. He likes to make issues where they're not there. You saw the clip where he was talking about Green King changing the names of their pubs from the Black Head because they're saying the word black. He's making a mountain out of a molehill. No one thinks like this, Alex. The average black, Indian, Asian person in England does not care what colour is used for a pub name. You're making it seem like they do, but they don't. They really don't. And then the guy has the audacity to ask why people are so divided in this country.
Only me live across the world for a Saturday afternoon. I'm wondering this afternoon how we have managed to become so alienated from each other, so divisive. So
it's you, Alex. It's you. It's people like you that make videos like you do. That's who it is.
So divisive, so segregated. So okay, it's them. Okay, it's us. So earlier on this month, there was a conference for women of colour in politics and what they want from politics. How does this help?
What I'd say, Alex, is just don't worry about it, mate. It's not an issue. What black MPs, if they want to have a meeting and discuss black problems, don't concern yourself with it. Don't worry about it, mate. It's really not a problem. Now, normally I wouldn't be too concerned about a guy like this, but he's got quite a big audience. He's got like about 300,000 subscribers, and I think where the problem lays is he does quite a sort of a broad range of different videos. So he does videos like this, but he also does a lot of sort of celebrity tittle-tattle stuff. I mean, he basically is the Sun newspaper for YouTube. So I think a lot of people, they find a video on Katie Price Celebrity Love Island or something, they go and have a look, and then they go home with a little bit of racism to boot. Come for your Celebrity Love Island and then go away with your racism. But yeah, this guy, man, he's also very clever about deleting his videos. I had a whole load of more clips that I was going to put on here, but he seems to, when he discovers that he's probably gone a little bit too far with his racism, he quickly deletes his videos. There was another one on here where he goes much more in depth about how it's the Indian population's problem for the spread of COVID in Leicester. He deleted that video quite shortly. Well, the first video that I ever found on this guy, and when I was first turned on to him, was he was talking about pantomime in England, and there was an article about, you know, there's not many black Asian minorities in pantomime, and he said it's because they don't understand British culture. And a lot of people got quite offended by this, and quite rightly so, because okay, I get it, if you've come over here from a different country, if you've come over here from Africa, you've come over here from China, then you probably don't understand pantomime and a lot of British cultures. But he didn't say that. He said black people, Asian people, minorities do not understand British culture. So if you're a black man that was born in this country, lived in this country all your life, apparently, according to Mr. Alex Belfield, you don't understand British culture. But yeah, he got into a bit of trouble with that one, I think, and he shortly took the video down. So yeah, he's very clever at taking these videos down. He gets them down very, very quickly. And I don't like this guy. I think he's a bit of a troublemaker, and I think we need to show him. We need well, what I'm planning on doing, actually, he does a call-in show on his YouTube channel every sort of Wednesday, Sunday. So I'm going to give it a call. Where are we at now? Tuesday. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll give it a go and try and see if I can get on and speak to the guy. Now, I don't want to have a go at him. I just think I think he's naive. I don't think he really is. I don't generally think he's actually racist. I just think he's very, very naive about what he says, and you know, I'd just like to have a nice adult conversation with him. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, and you might see a video pop up on the channel, and if I can get through to him, I don't know. We'll see. But as always, guys, comment below. Let me know if you can see the thumbnail. Put a timestamp down below. I'll give you a shout out if you get it right. And if you've got a question you want to ask me, go ahead, pop it in the comments, and I'll put it in the next video. Alright, take care.